Hi, everyone. Welcome to Community Impact. I have Yolanda Alvares, who's the Empowered Parenting Coach. And today's topic is how to raise a confident leader. Yolanda, I love this topic because not everyone tells you from the start when you're young that, do this, do this, do that. You can be the monitor of the class. You can be the president of this get together or like the Lions Club group or, just the prefect. In schools, we used to be the prefects, vice prefect. So when a parent chooses to teach their child growing up that these are the qualities of a leader, it would really help if a child wants to be a politician, a great businesswoman or man, or they just want to live an amazing life and teach others, isn't it?
That's right. So true. And many parents hold back because they don't want to, they fear that if they have these expectations on their child and their child does not live up to it, and the sense of disappointment. And this disappointment really comes from the parent. The child comes into the world believing they can do everything. Because when they are in their mom's tummy, when they have everything that they need. They have all the confidence in themselves. They are cared for. They are nurtured for. When they come into the world, all their needs are met. They are the center of attention as a baby. And then they start to realize that, oh my God, what's happening? I am told, don't do this, don't do that. Or there's limitations on what they can do, and it confuses the child. So let's be aware that our child comes in as a confident leader.
Yeah.
And if we are conscious about how we parent them and where we are coming in from our own fears and our own disappointments. So often I see parents wanting their child to be to have this degree, to be the doctor, to be an engineer, and you start to see that it's really their own expectation that they are putting on their child, not understanding what is the child's skills. You cannot tell a fish to climb a tree. A
Yeah.
fish was always meant to be in water. So
Correct.
understanding your child, what is it that they are good in? What is it that they are interested in? We raise leaders, and we allow our kids to have greater confidence in themselves when we focus on what they are already good at. And that's my first tip for raising a confident leader, is to put your focus on what your child's strengths already are, what they already love, and watch out for where you are telling them, putting pressure on them to be good at math, for example.
Yeah.
Because what happens then, they start to beat themselves up because they feel that they are not good enough.
Yes. That's true. Because maths and science, you need to get 99% on it. If you don't, you're not going to be a doctor and an engineer. Am I
Yeah,
right?
and maybe this child, if everybody was a doctor and engineer, who was going to be doing the plumbing for the doctor and engineer? Who
There
was
you
going
go.
to,
There
who
you
is
go.
going to fix their digital devices?
Yes,
And who's
better
going
not
to
pressure. Put a pressure on children.
focus? So focus on what your child is already good at, to raise a confident
Mm-hmm.
child, and to raise that leader, we need to build the child's confidence in themselves. Tip number 2 is don't compare.
Don't
So many parents
compare. That's
today
a
are
big one.
comparing our kids. Yes. Were you compared, Rina, when you were growing up?
No, never. That's the reason when, after growing up and getting out of the family, and that's when I saw many people mentality was so different because growing
Yeah,
up they were compared with other kids, whereas
that's
in my
right.
convent school the sisters used to tell my mom, oh, she's a brilliant child. They said it to my sisters, they said it to my brothers, so everybody were brilliant, you know. And just that particular thing makes us think, oh, I'm smart, I can do anything.
And then, yes, there you go, spot on. You live up to the expectations that are created.
Yes.
And there's a lot of research out there that shows how teachers did an experiment. They told a class that they were brilliant, like like you said, and that their IQ was high. They did a test on them, and they told everybody in that class that they were the best high performing kids. The second class, they told them, no, you're not good enough. You're not uh, worthy. You are, the other class is doing better than you. And they observed as the months went which class performed better. Even though they were brilliant kids in this class that were told they were not good enough, they did not perform. So the expectations we put out, our kids live up to the expectation, especially the parents. Parents are such a powerful influence. Parents think that they have no influence because their child doesn't want to talk to them, their child doesn't want to engage with them, but there's reasons why. The child needs to feel their highest self in the presence of their child in order to build connection and build. So if a parent is feeling this resistance, question the energy you're bringing into your parenting. Question what labels have you placed on your child? Because the label we place on our child, so many parents today are placing labels of lazy, not motivated,
I knew you would do that. I knew you would do that.
Yes, that's it. Key.
Yeah.
That you have met my expectations. So what? The child's always going to meet your expectation.
Yeah.
So let's raise our expectation. Let's look for those points that we can, what we magnify in our child amplifies the qualities we magnify so they can amplify those traits within them.
Focus and don't compare.
That's right. Your third point is to be the confident leader in your home.
Wow. It can be either mom or dad.
Mom, dad, be confident within yourself. How confident are you as a parent? How much trust you have in yourself that no matter what your child's going through, what you are going through, what you're going through in your relation, that you've got your back, that you will come out of this. The trust that you have that you will find the resources to get you out of this situation.
So be
and
confident.
Maybe I will inject this in here. Sometimes you need support. I know I needed support on this journey. I was asking a lot more of myself as a parent, as a business owner. So we need to have mentors. Hire a parenting mentor if you're finding that you are being challenged. Don't hold back your relationship with your kids. If you want to be a good parent and you can't see that in your skill set at the moment, get support. We are here to be supported, to become that confident parent that your child is seeking, to be that confident leader you want to see in your child. Show up as a confident leader in your home, in your relationship with your partner, in your relationship with yourself.
Fantastic. So be the confident leader yourself first.
That's it.
Wow, that's awesome. What's our next point?
So that was our 3 points that I wanted to cover. Today? I can keep going.
I was expecting 5.
We were expecting 5. Let's go with 5. Know that your child is a master. You want your child to be a master of a few skills and not a jack of all.
Okay, so I thought jack of all trades is really good because you are hands-on with many things and that's not good.
But focus is what creates leaders. You might have a leadership strength in one area of your life and not in all. So let's identify what that is.
Okay.
Before we try to make our child good. We want our child to be good at math. We want our child to be good at music. We want our child to be good at sports. You can't ask a fish to climb a tree.
That's right.
Fish is made for swimming and it does well.
Yolanda, my question is, my question is, how can you find out that we are not pushing the child to do music, swimming, dancing, and studying? How can we find that out? Because as a parent, I'll be lost. I'll be like, my child should be this, my child should be this, because if he or she didn't try that, I wouldn't know that she would be an Olympian champion tomorrow.
Listen to your child. Listen to your child, encourage your child, give your child the right environment
Mm-hmm.
to succeed without comparing your child, magnifying. Your child might need to see, even though they're struggling in that music class, for example, share with your child what you see about them that will make them succeed. And maybe despite that, they might choose not to, and that is fine. Let's focus on what, and like we are always transforming. I've done so many things through my life. Your child will also, there'll be a phase of their life that they love dancing. It doesn't mean that you have to adjust your whole life so that child's going to be a dancer. Maybe it's a portion of their life that they will love dancing. Next, they might want to try out singing or a musical instrument, or maybe they want to go into sport.
Mm-hmm.
Allow for them to evolve and experience. Don't be too fixated. That puts pressure on your child and their scope of growth.
Oh, fantastic. Thank
And
you.
I'll give you a fifth
Yes.
point there is each child is unique and they are not meant to be like you. Parents want to create another version of themselves through their child. They think that their child, or they feel like their child is here in the world to prolong their legacy. Your child has come with their own legacy. They've come with their own blueprint.
Yeah.
Let's release them from the hold that we have as parents upon them. We are only there to care for them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So release them from this prison that we keep them stuck into. These are the boundaries. I am a doctor. I am an engineer. This is who you will become. You will take over the family business. Yes, have the dreams. Put that in. Share with your child what are the positives of it, but allow yourself to hear them. Who are they? Nothing is more disheartening than seeing an adult who has gone through their entire life working hard, striving to get those degrees, to get those to please their parent, only to find that they are so dissatisfied on the inside. There is so many people of our culture who are today doctors and engineers, but in their
But
heart
not
they just
happy.
wanted to do. The goal is to understand what makes your child happy and tune to the happiness of your child by tuning into your own happiness.
Tuning into your own happiness. So focus.
That's
Don't
it.
compare. Be the
Correct.
confident leader yourself so that your child can follow you. And most important is listen to your child. See what they
Yes,
exactly want. Fantastic. Thank you
that's
so
right.
much, Yolanda, for your time.
Pleasure.